All right, so we got a welder coming out. We're gonna try to get this whole piece here replaced, and I have it chained and everything. Obviously it's not gonna go anywhere. I'm able to pick the whole truck up by this, but I'm not gonna trust that to go 1,800 miles. Obviously that's a shit show. So he's coming out now. I'm gonna have him quote to get this welded up. I'm probably gonna drop this in the meantime. So, and then I'm gonna pull like next to this, and then we're gonna try to pull the top over from the fifth wheel here. So it's definitely gonna be a day. Here's the tire that blew out yesterday. And you guys can see that we got another wheel and tire put on it. So I had to bungee up the bumper. Got pulled over pretty damn quick in this thing yesterday. So we're gonna drive at night after I pull it straight. So customers just using it for parts and whatnot. So let's get it. All right, let's see how well this thing starts. No? Ooh. Ooh, she ain't happy. Oh goodness. I'm gonna put you guys back behind the exhaust. That was bad. Oh my God. That was bad. That was so bad. All that to move it 3 inches just to get it off the coupler. So you're not gonna be able to hear me out there, but the mobile guy just came in. He said he's gonna try to keep the bill as close to $500 as possible, because that's the budget. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my bottle jacks, set the thing up, chalk the wheels, do what I need to do to get it to not move anywhere, and then we're gonna pull the jack off. Unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna film it. I'm just gonna do it. So GoPro batteries have been pissing me off lately. So I'm gonna get that done, and I'm gonna hit some Subway. All right, I got the welder here. Let's see how this goes. So the welder is out there doing his thing somewhere down there, and he quoted like 2 to 4 hours. I don't know that it'll take him that long, but either or. Everybody was quoting around like 500 bucks to do it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Other than that, I'm fighting with the laptop now. Come on. Yeah, I don't think this thing likes me. I think this thing's on its way out. So, yeah, I need to go get a new one of them. I see a welder going. Look at that. He's doing it quick as hell. Everyone else was like 2 to 4 hours. It's like, I don't know. I forget when I called these guys originally, but it's only been like an hour or two, or like an hour, I would say. So, not too bad. Oh, I'm ready to get out of here, but I'm waiting until the dark. Somebody just cold started their generator. And now it's gonna rain. Go figure. All right, guys, we are getting ready to send this thing. I wish I would have brought a come along, because I would have been able to pull that side over. But it's not looking like it's gonna happen. So we're just gonna have to deal with the fact that we're 10 feet wide, oblonged, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It's wrapped. The bumper's not gonna fall off anymore. I bungee strapped that. I put a battery in it. Oh, I gotta watch that. Gotta make sure you can see the tail lights. Make sure you can see the tail lights. Make sure all the lights work. It's funny because most of these lights actually work. So let's get the lights going and make sure we're good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that one right there. See, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We got lights. We got all the lights work. You know, how can I get pulled over with this thing? It's completely lit up. all my lights work except this one down here that for some reason keeps being stupid. Oh man, I'm gonna have to order new ones of those, but hey, whatever. All right, so I'm not really filming because it is windier than shit out there, but the truck really doesn't feel this trailer at all at highway speed. So this thing, even though this thing's probably heavier than the boat, it's not, I don't know, the wind's coming back the other direction too, so I don't know if that plays a part of it, but going through the highway, I really don't feel it. But we found mud flap for, I think it was $273, so I didn't really do much with pulling the trailer back over. There was nothing else I could really do about it. So we're just sending it. I did have a cop actually drive by around like 9:30, 10 o'clock when I was going down the highway. I didn't have any issues with it, so I've just been cruising. It had to have been a couple 100 miles at this point that I've driven, but it is damn cold out there. It's 34 degrees. So, all right, well, yeah, there you go. You can see it, but it is a little cold and windy out here. There we go. 291 miles for 24 gallons. That is awesome. That boat was getting me 196 miles on average per tank. This camper back here, and it's windy as hell outside, 291 miles, and I idled for like an hour and a half today. That is awesome. We're gonna get some great fuel economy going back. I'm looking forward to this. It's windy. It rains a little bit here and there, it looks like. So I will definitely do a walk around on this thing when I'm done. I got about 4 hours, 272 miles to the Loves, the first Loves, and then I will debate if I want to run. I have a second Loves and a third Loves on the stop, so I'll debate whether or not which one I'm gonna stop at. All right, we are still sending this thing. No flat tires yet, pulled in backwards. This guy flew open, I guess. Pull all this shit off. Oh yeah, it's only like 10 feet wide. Actually see in there now. Stuff that down in there. Weird. No wonder. Got straps and everything. Should be alright. We got plate and lights, all that. So looks worse now that the wrapping came off. But a couple more hours of drive. That's done, 76. So in my cost per mile video, I talked about what my cost per mile was for the truck and for all that. And I concluded that after like all the expenses with literally just the fuel and maintenance, which the reason I did it that way was so that people could compare their truck to my truck, because everybody's overhead's gonna be different, so figure just the truck itself. And I said it was like 34 point something cents per mile is what it cost me for the fuel and the maintenance on this truck. But that was if I'm using a debit card for fuel. Apparently these fuel cards have been saving me in between 20 and 50 cents a gallon, so 34 cents a mile might actually have been a high bid if we're just talking about fuel and maintenance. It might actually be lower, because whereas it says at the pump it cost me $95 to fill up, it might only be $75. And that's 2 times a day times 3 weeks at a time. So cost per mile might actually be even lower, 33, 32 cents per mile. So filling in my miles now, right? Filling up my receipt, getting ready. I got about 3.5 hours of drive left. I am only driving at night with this trailer. There is no chance in me driving this during the day because I really don't feel like risking it and getting pulled over, especially after getting pulled over the first time and being told that, hey, you need to not drive this thing. He said throw a tire on it and pull it straight, but I really couldn't pull it straight, so it's like 10 feet wide. And not even a good 10 feet, it's all shoved that way. But yeah, the paper receipts is where I got the fuel and the maintenance from. And then everything else for my complete overhead, I used my QuickBooks app. And the reason I use the QuickBooks Self-Employed app is because it is really decent for only being one person, and I know a bunch of other people that use it, and I like it. It's simple and links to the bank account and does that. So I'm able to show you guys every expense that I've spent money on, and everything that I have spent money on from January 1st to whenever I did that video was like, it came out to like 77 cents per mile. And that should go even down further because I wasn't running as many miles in January, February as I was in March. So yeah, we are somewhere in Missouri and we're gonna keep rolling. So even though it sucks pulling this thing at night, I am getting 300 miles to a tank. Like this one, I just put in 28 gallons and it's like just under 300 miles. Like I was 11 miles from 300. The last tank was 300 miles. The tank before that was 291. The tank before that was 200 and it was like high 200. So that's awesome. I will forever love to pull smashed campers. All right, so I'm gonna go over this ticket a little bit more in detail because I think I forgot to do that. It's basically the personal version of an out of service. Basically, he got me for unsafe motor vehicle, which is $140, state ordinance number 1020010. So, he basically said, strap it up, try to pull it back over. He put me as PU on here, which non-commercial. He didn't put anything commercial on it. It's literally just a personal ticket. So it's basically the personal version of an out of service. Hey, park it, don't move it anywhere. So we're running this thing at night. It's got 4 tires. The axles are good. The bearings haven't given me any issues. The tires haven't popped yet. All the lights work, believe it or not. God damn it. You can see back there. There it is. So I'm gonna walk around that in a little bit, but I wanna go get a shower first, check the oil and coolant, and then get rolling. Hopefully we'll be rolling by 8:19 tonight is when we're starting the pre-trip. All right, well, here's how it's looking in the daytime. Everything's wrapped. Kind of weird seeing all that stuff. You can see right out the back. Yeah, everything got fucking demolished. So, I mean, for what it is, it's not that bad. And it still fits in the parking spot. All the tires are still good somehow. Forgot to make mention of this. I do need to take this piece off here. There we go. Take that off. Throw that there. There's the wheel. So for what it is, haven't hit anything yet. All the lights still work, believe it or not. So run it at night when there's no vehicles on the road. Not too bad. That's terrible. You guys can see all the stuff in there. I guess it's just gonna be used as a parts trailer for another one. These things are super expensive. So other than that, just need to check the oil, go get a shower. We're getting ready to leave tonight. All right, we're filling up with mud flap now. Got it for $2.93, I think it was. So this thing's still going. Had a Sprite pack in the actually I'll show you. I had a Sprite box in the bed, and it must have flown out, and it landed on this post here and actually stuck. But oh look, there's the shower head. There's some speakers in there. Look at that. So we're still rolling. I had 2 cops pass me. Haven't had an issue with a single one of them. Tires still holding there. We will be dropping sometime Saturday, hopefully early Saturday in Maryland. All the tires still good, so no issues. but sound system, there's one of the, I don't know what that is. I don't know, is that a shower? Or, I don't know. All right, I know it looks like a shit show back there, which it is. I'm not denying that. I've been passed by one. The cop's seen me twice tonight. He's sitting on the shoulder once, passed him. He passed me on the left, you know, 15 miles later. Perfectly fine, no issues. This trailer looks like a nightmare. But I got 322 miles to that last tank. I am telling you, and that was for 30.5 gallons. I am telling you, I will run these things for the rest of my life. This thing is insane on the fuel economy. I'm not used to getting more than 10 miles per gallon like with any load ever, and this thing's getting like 12 to 13. I'm happy. I'm very happy. All right, so I went and bought a fridge. Now, you might ask, why did I go buy a fridge? It cost me like $140, right? Well, the reason I went and bought it is because I wanted to up my cost per mile, because I didn't think I was spending enough money on the truck or anything like that. So I went and bought a fridge. No, that's not the actual reason I bought the fridge. I am so sick of spending $25 a day on food. Sometimes more, sometimes less, give or take. But I would like to cut that down and do what I did before. Go to Walmart, you know, get some nice potato rolls and some sandwiches. So that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. And then start packing, you know, some lunch and whatnot. This thing, wow, I was not expecting it to be this deep. Okay, so it looks like I will be able to fit a full gallon jug of tea in here. This, I wanted the big one and it wouldn't have fit in the truck, but this is perfect. This is nice. So now I just got to figure out how to set it up. All right, we are here. Drop the trailer. Finally. All right, I'm so glad to get this thing off of my truck. And then we're picking up a fifth wheel. And this is here why four-wheel drive is necessary. Try to stuff it back. Alright, we're hooked up. See any issues underneath? There you go. All right, well, we got a fifth wheel. This is probably where I'm gonna end this video off. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm gonna start filming for the next video for you guys. So, safe travels, guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace out.